Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Balthasar Gelt playthrough as the Golden Order, where things are going well. Well, I say well, we've got a chaos invasion going on, but we have expanded, we control the majority, the majority of the Empire now. We are vastly powerful. We've got Toddy under our helm as well as Gelt now. So we are very, very powerful at this point. There's only a few, 4 elect accounts still standing outside of our coalition. So yeah. And we are moving armies into position to deal with the forces of chaos. We've also dealt with the Greenskin incursion into the mountains here. And we've taken back the territory, so obviously there will still be dwarves here, and we're allowing them to live in our new territory. We're potentially going to be doing some trespass of Ostermark. I don't care. We are in a very tricky position here because if we push much more, we will go into full-blown civil war with the rest of the Empire, which I don't actually want to do yet. But we are taking quite big negatives from all of this. So I just need to be aware of where I stand and how it's going. But we've also got 4 armies, which are all fairly solid armies at this point. So while I could fight a war, I don't really want to be fighting a war. Especially as, I mean, if you look at all the fronts, I guess if we could consolidate the Empire, it would actually be quite a small front. So if I could confederate a right clan in and get France on our strength, we'd be at war with the North, kind of, on its own, which wouldn't be too bad, I guess.
Hail to you, Lord.
But ideally I want to try and fix things. No, you're not getting a non-aggression pact, especially while you're holding Empire territory. This isn't even the end game one, and they're technically about as quite powerful compared to me, so it is a worry there. That said, also my armies aren't at full strength. They're not fully set up at the moment, so not too worried. He says, worrying.
I trust our dealings will bear.
Yes, to fight chaos, I will give them military access. Plus, keeping them happy, friendly with me is always a good thing. Oh my god, these guys' fealty has gone up. Even though we've got all these negatives to fealty at the moment, their fealty has actually crept up. Oh, is there an empire building in Kislev? There might have been beforehand, but... Ooh, yeah, up our prestige. Oh, nice, that's really good. That ups our tax rate. Basically makes us basically buffs us up slightly.
Orders heeded. Sir. Huntsman General.
Right, this, no friendly fire. That is awesome. However, the fact it doesn't do armor piercing means at this point in the game I'm not overly fussed by it. So this one doesn't do quite as much damage, but the mobility is awesome. And 2 of them. So we're buffing that army up quite a chunk here.
Huntsman General.
Oh, what did we get from our last conquest? Oh yeah, we got the swordsman. Some ones up here which give me the really, really shiny units I want.
Tracker of distinction.
I need ranged in here. That said, we've got ranged from that.
Is it time?
Oh, I'm also skint. Never mind. You can also head that way. You are very set up.
To the provinces. Let us move. It is for the best. Onwards.
Welcome, my countrymen.
So we actually have military access. So once we've got everything together, in fact,
What?
because we're getting all the
Welcome, my
pluses
countrymen.
from the Chaos Invasion here.
Sigmar's will.
Sigmar's will. Come then. Only Sigmar's god Ulrich can judge it worthy. Empire's blessings, yes.
Come then. Only Sigmar's god.
So be it. The Empire, be at peace, for that is all I ever want, right?
Yes.
Anad, hail to your Emperor.
Oh. That's fairly good. Buffed our income a little bit.
Huntsman General.
Let us begin.
So once my armies are together, we are going to quite seriously look at... Obviously, we're going to keep building up, but I'm going to march them north. There he is. I can't afford to.
Forward. Yes, General. Let us move.
We're going to keep harrying the forces of chaos up here with my agent. Until there we kill him, and my witch hunter is going to go and try and deal with them. Sorry, with their agents even. So that's all good and happy. So there are other armies up here, but they are, let's be honest, probably going to struggle. Oh, Kislev does still hold Kislev. Kislev does appear to have lost a lot of territory. They appear to have had a war with Ostermark at some point, or Ostland, whichever one this is. Ostermark at some point, which isn't great for them, so... First thing we're doing is we're sending my witch hunter after that Chaos Warrior. Skaven up here don't help either. They love the chaos because they can sneak in after them. Definitely want to destroy that Skaven citadel there. Faction emerges. Ooh.
I am ready to parley.
So they rebelled and reappeared. That's good. That means the Greenskins really are suffering.
What? You are
Come on.
I will not obey.
But we will keep trying.
Your orders? Take them before they get to battle. Ready to battle. Track and trap.
These guys are armor piercing. They do 40 damage. But so are these guys. They do less damage. These things do a lot of damage, and they are armor piercing as well. I think I'd like the extra anti-large cav, however. So we are skimping on the range a little bit here, but I'm still not sure what the best Empire endgame setup is, because it's a bit all over. There's lots of different variations. I just feel the infantry is a bit too glass cannon-y endgame. Do need to rejig this. They've got far too much range. I need to put more anti-large in there. This was a thrown together army for Radus at point. The thing I will say about this playthrough is we've grown quite quickly, actually. I should say that. I don't know what turn we're on. We've ended turn a lot more because we've not fought the Empire. So we've spent a lot more time just being chilled as well. So we're probably not as early in the game as I think, but we'll see. So I can definitely do another Confederation soon, but the second we do another Confederation, we are going to be right on the edge. I've got to get somebody up to +9 anyway, to 10 anyway, so it's going to be a while before we get there, but it's worth being aware that that is potential. And, you know, a little war with, say, Ostermark, I would not say no to. When we're in a better position to do it. Ooh. Oh, the Forces of Chaos did seem to get themselves a bit battered there. Okay, we're going to keep chasing him. That's what I like. I like the Forces of Chaos battering themselves.
I trust our dealings will bear.
No. Especially as I don't appear to be able to confederate you. No, right now, I don't want the negatives.
The Empire.
Come on.
Seek out the heretics.
Nice.
My order agrees. By the comet. Strike. Sir. The nation calls.
Huntsman General! Huntsman General! Fall in, men! The nation calls! Huntsman General! Forward!
There you go, Radus. So you've got quite a nice, shiny shaped force there. As I say that, I'm going to pull a couple more things out of here.
On march. Step to it. What? What does the Emperor bid?
They're not bad. I can't recruit yet because we're in the wrong stance.
You summon me.
We'll start moving up with 3 armies while the other army rebuilds. But we have lots of building to do. Okay, we just skinned ourselves, but that's fine. I can't see what a special building is there. So our armies are moving together, and then we're going to prepare for the march north to face off against the forces of Chaos, guys. So all is good. I really want Ostermark's gold mine. I really want Ostermark, to be fair. They need to fall, but I need a justification for war with them. And then they will crumble so quickly because we'll just hammer into them from every angle. Well, from one angle here, but to be fair, none of the Empire factions can face off. I'm quite glad we get these big negatives for confederating. If anything, I almost think it should be harsher. You know, at this point, I should be literally doing everything I possibly can to try and stop secession from the other factions, or you know, they should almost be forming a coalition. In fact, I think that you know, the others should all be trying to do the same things, and as I get bigger, they should start confederating. So at this point, basically, all of the others I would think, should be confederated into one sort of faction, which is very hostile to me. So you end up with a good civil war, because let's be honest, a good civil war would be good fun, but it's not my aim in this playthrough.
Huntsman General, I will marshal the men.
Huntsman General! Advancing!
Onwards.
So,
I can't quite get that. No, let's do the other stuff first. Yeah, I'll do. And then we're going to want to put... if you will work out these bits in a bit.
I am ready. Are you?
now? Preemptive strike.
So?
Yeah, you can really start making your way north. Oops, don't want to be doing that.
Onwards.
So, champion of the lady. The Empire. Yes?
So, we are pushing north now. Okay.
I trust our dealings will bear fruit.
What do you, Dowie, want? I still don't want a military alliance with you. I don't see any benefit from it. I'm happy to stay at war with the Orcs, but I don't actually want a military alliance. Unless you start really struggling. I ideally don't really want to push north at all. Sorry, south at all. If they deal with the Greenskins, I will deal with the north. I think that is the last Chaos Army still standing here. It may even fall before I get there, which would definitely be interesting. The Empire factions in general do seem to be much tougher now, which is good. It means the Empire, I suspect, is far less likely to disintegrate. Unfortunately, that I think has had a knock-on effect on the other factions around. Ooh, extra authority, please.
Hit 'em
Nice. So he's even better at that now. That's awesome.
The nation calls.
The nation calls. Proceed. Quicken your stride. Stay together.
Very well. I will do this.
So we're just pushing slightly through because I don't want to be going against them on my own if I can help it.
Not in my name.
You've had untented was worth it. Let's start buffing up our cavalry. Oh no, let's buff up the trade group goods produced because we are making a lot of money from trade. Ooh. Don't need to up there though. I guess. Let's look what else we can build first.
Is it time? Get a move on! Huntsman General.
Praise Sigmar.
So we've got the majority of my forces on the march into the north. We are trespassing on Kislev a little bit, but let's be honest, Kislev is not powerful enough to really do anything. What I've decided what I want a coast. I need a port. So once this war is over, we are going to pursue a short war to capture this province of the Wasteland and Marienburg to get us that territory so we can hold it. I wonder if I can return it to anybody, because I don't know if there's actually anybody who holds that. Because you can't return to anybody here, so I guess probably not. I kind of wish these castles would look like normal ones rather than these horrible vampiric ones, because we don't have vampires here anymore. There's still a little bit of corruption around them. I don't think you could ever completely get rid of the corruption because the populace produces it here. We will, if we do that, need to have a short Bretonnian war, but I suspect I can batter them back. Oh wow. So yeah, things are looking interesting there. Is that really Empire territory there? That was foolish. I mean, Kislev kicked their butt if you're at war with them. I'm tempted to march on Hellpit as well while we're up here. Free stacks and help towards Hellpit to take it out. Seems like a good use of my resources. A tribute. Ooh, 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 ooh. Send a military force. Oh my god, that garrison. But that force... Oh, I want to fight this. That force we've got. So the force you get obviously depends on what their garrison is like. I'm fighting this because I'm not sure we're actually going to get to fight anything in this playthrough, so... Oh, and we're going to be defending... I shouldn't have bothered fighting this. It's a siege defense. It's going to be an easy siege defense, guys. Basically, can we get there before they break the gate? Oh wow, they're shredding their troops already. Because what we want to be is we want to be in a position where we can shoot those guys as they come through that gate. Yeah, we should get there.
Ready for war! To battle! Summon the huntsman! Moving now! Quick march! Sir! Yes, sir! Quickly! Go! For the Emperor! At speed!
There we go. So some of them are heading up top. Let's send some great swords up to deal with them.
Great swords!
They'll get shredded by my great swords. Second that gate breaks, these guys will open up.
Halberdiers! Take position! Swordsmen! For Heldenhammer! Wah!
Yeah, my great swords already, and here they come. Oh! Now these guys will struggle, but this is exactly what they're designed to do. So
Sigmar commands!
let's take this one out first.
Fire!
That fire in is exactly what we want. These guys are basically just inning these as much as possible. Coming over quite majorly over there. We may need to send reinforcements in elsewhere. Wow, that's already broken.
Standing by! Right! We will!
Kill it before it leaves, please.
Missile troops! Right, onward!
I don't want it coming back through.
We draw breath! They will die!
Okay, switch target.
We will hold! Great swords!
Oh, that poor mammoth. It's not going to last long. Come on, before he gets out.
Swordsmen! At speed! Orders! On the hunt! Sharply!
Hit this one. Come on, can we actually kill this one, please?
At speed!
I mean, I'm not going to kill it, but someone else is going to.
For Heldenhammer!
Let's get my swordsmen over there.
By Sigmar! Yes, sir! By God! Great sword!
All of my units can charge that way now. I hate it when that happens. So some of the enemy retreated into them. They'll get broken easily enough. This isn't going to last long, I don't think. These guys are going to pull back here just to add a little extra layer of defense, but it's already over. I really wasn't needed in that battle. Had a fun little fight over there though, guys. Wow! I mean, I guess only they were fighting against any units they could get kills on. So they got one kill. Which was potentially one of... No, it can't be one of the mammoths. I don't know what they got the kill on, but... yeah. Because most of those guys only fought the mammoths, so there wasn't really that much opportunity for them to get a huge amount of kills.
Mission accomplished.
That has upped the Empire's fealty level. We could get away with confederating somebody now, though I do still want to push that up a bit. Oh, yeah, it's my turn.
Tools of judgment ready. Step to it.
How should we proceed?
March! Take them before they get to battle.
By the comet.
We hunt our enemies.
The land provides. Move out!
I
March.
am ready. Are you?
Huntsman General!
Where next? Stay together.
So we're going to chase them down. That isn't the nicest force, but it's not too bad. We should be able to take it out. And we're going to try and lay siege to and take out Help It, though that's going to be a hard one, so we might think about that at the time. Anyway, this is where we're going to be leaving this one, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Also, please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclocks and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you for watching.